Coming up on Bulldog News Now, a national civil rights attorney makes a stop at SC State to promote his book. We find out more about Ben's Crump book, Worse Than a Lie.
And from the East Coast to the West Coast, everyone is dealing with high prices at the pump. BNN lays out why the prices are so high.
Plus, a well-known actress is coming to SC State for a masterclass. We got all the details on how you can be a part of this event. BNN starts right now.
I'm Dallas Barnes. You're watching Bulldog News Now.
And I'm Kimora Aiken, and we begin with campus news.
Famed civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump is out with his debut fiction book. If that name sounds familiar, it's because he has helped get justice for several families after the deaths or near deaths of their loved ones.
He has worked on many cases involving Trayvon Martin, George Floyd, and Breonna Taylor. This week, Crump came to campus to promote his new book. BNN's Brianna Holmes was there and has this report.
Civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump made a stop at SC State on his tour to promote his new book, Worse Than a Lie. The book introduces Bo Lee Cooper, a fictional lawyer who defends a black ex-police officer who was wrongfully imprisoned after a racially charged traffic stop, weaving together themes like racial injustice and police brutality, which are inspired by real-life events. Alongside Crump was state attorney Carl Solomon, who was the moderator for this event. Crump said that he based his book on civil rights lawyer Thurgood Marshall, who served as an Associate Justice of the Supreme Court from 1967 to 1991. He explained that the reason why he gave the book that title is because being racially profiled, wrongfully convicted, or being innocently killed is much worse than a lie.
They now have to wear on themselves like a scarlet letter for the rest of their lives. I mean, every time you type in their name on every computer, the first thing that comes up is convicted felon. I mean, it's like you can never escape this brand of being second-class citizen.
He is a proud member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated and had many fraternity members in attendance, including SC State football coach Chennis Berry, close friends, and other attorneys present. His writing journey began in 2020, where he was seeing the two major deaths of George Floyd, a black man who was killed by a white officer in Minnesota after a store clerk suspected Floyd using counterfeit money, and Breonna Taylor, who was shot and killed in her Kentucky home by 3 officers under the auspices of no-knock search warrant.
Symbolic settings to create abstract ideals.
He was also remembered as a courageous attorney who represented the family of Trayvon Martin, a young black teen who was tragically murdered in 2012. One thing he wanted people to take away from this book is without black Americans, there would be no history. He wanted students to build up the courage to fight for change and exercise their right to protest. Towards the end of the event, attendees were given the opportunity to ask questions, to express their viewpoints to Crump, and also take a group picture with both Crump and Solomon, along with a free book and a calendar. I even had the pleasure of meeting Mr. Crump and speaking with him after the event and getting my book signed by him. This event was truly inspiration to many and one that I will never forget. This is Brianna Holmes for Bulldog News Now.
SC State, mark your calendars for the annual Spring Honors and Awards Convocation. It's happening Tuesday, March 31st at 3 p.m. in the Smith Hammond Middleton Center. During this time, scholarship recipients and academic honorees will be recognized.
From devotional scratches and heartfelt prayers, BNN's Shamari Blanding discovers the impact that Pray Lottes has on SC State students.
Hey Bulldogs, come to the Bulldog Den every Sunday and Wednesday for Pray Lottes. The workouts begin at 5:30 on Wednesdays, and on Sundays they begin at 1:30. If you're looking for the perfect place to come for a devotional, a good workout, and a little bit of pain, then you should come. Now let's hear from the attendees.
My name is Jordan Maybank. I'm a biology major, and one thing that Pilates makes me feel, it makes me feel challenged to work on my body. Sometimes it can be difficult, but like pushing through it and like telling yourself mentally you can do it, it makes me feel really challenged. I like how it feels afterwards as well, because when you feel like I've worked out, I can do better about what I'm doing with my health and my working out routine, things just like that. So yeah.
Hey, how you guys doing today? My name is Joel Mendoza. I'm a junior. I attend South Carolina State University. I am majoring currently in business management. Originally, I'm from Maryland. Pilates actually has been a very important factor in my spirituality. It's actually increased my strength and my bond with God. It's also helping me stay in shape. It's boosting my morale. It's getting me to know other people. I'm trying to actually start implementing men workouts.
Well, Bulldogs, you have heard it from not only me, but 2 other attendees. Do you think you would do Pilates? Why or why not? Until then, I'm Shamari Blandy with BNN.
The next class is happening on Sunday at 5:30 in the Bulldog Den.
The Bulldog community is getting ready for a masterclass with actress Leia DeLeon Hayes. She's coming on campus March 24th and 25th. The 2-day event will start at 10 a.m. and end around 1 p.m. in the Stanback Museum. Hayes is known for her role in CBS's The Equalizer and The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster. Students will have an opportunity to dig deeper into the industry and receive lessons in acting, scripting, voicing, and more.
And with midterms now over, we have another daunting but thrilling season approaching us. That's right, campaign season is underway beginning April 1st to April 9th. SGA, CAB, and Royal Court positions are all up for grabs. And I sat down with Anthony Miles, our current CAB president, to hear what wise words he may have for those that are vying for any positions and what it takes to be a part of Campus Activities Board. Let's take a look. Here with today,
Anthony Miles, CAB president.
what are some common mistakes you've seen candidates make that hurt their chances even if they're well qualified?
I would definitely say not following the rules or even keeping up with what's going on or the time, because some people still have their flyers up past 12 a.m. when the election day is supposed to be over with.
What does it take to be part of Campus Activities Board, and how can you keep the student's body spirit alive?
I would say what it takes to be a part of CAB is to be passionate. You have to be passionate because it's a lot of work, it's definitely demanding, it's a lot of time, and you need a lot of patience, and you got to get through the work no matter like what events is going on, and you got to be able to work with a team as well too, because you'll be a part of a committee or you'll be running a committee, and that's with a lot of people, different personalities, and just be able to work with everyone and also work with the students on campus.
And how can students that are running really make an impactful meaning even after they win?
Stay passionate, stay creative, and stay bold.
Okay, and how can a student that's running really make an impact after the campaign?
Say that again?
Like, if someone was to already win the position, like say they won CAB president, well, how could they keep their campaign alive after?
Stick with your goals, definitely. Always remember what your goals were when you were running. I would say try to achieve every single one of them. It's gonna be hard trying to achieve it because you will have a lot of things to come to you day by day, but just stay clear with your plan, make a goal, make a path, and tell this to your members too.
It's now week 3 of the conflict in Iran, and your pockets may be getting caught in the crossfire. Here's the story. If you've noticed that number on your gas receipt going up lately, you are not alone. The average national cost of gas is now $3.48, up 48 cents since last week and 58 cents from a month ago. So what caused this sudden hike in gas prices?
A short time ago, the United States military began major combat operations in Iran.
On February 28th at 2 in the morning, President Donald Trump announced that the United States, alongside Israel, would be launching major combat operations against Iran. Hours after these operations were announced, the Iranian government closed the Strait of Hormuz until further notice. 20 to 25% of the world's total oil consumption must pass through the Strait of Hormuz. In economic terms, this is a shock to the whole system. A JP Morgan and Chase analyst says, quote, "In the whole written history of the strait, it has never been closed, ever," end quote. With no clear finish line in sight and no direction from the executive branch.
Can we wrap this war up this week?
Yeah, sure. Good.
Will we?
I don't think so, but it'll be soon.
BNN will have more on this story as it develops. 13 United States service members have already been killed in the conflict. As we stated, there is currently no end in sight to the conflict, nor is there a clear path to how victory is achieved. The situation seems to be one we'll be discussing for a long time.
This semester, students have a new spot for haircuts. The once vacant barbershop in the Student Center is now renovated and open for business.
BNN's Dominic Reeves chops it up with barber James Crossland. Here's the interview.
Hey. Barbershop, man. brothers, please. Question number one is what brought you to NC State?
God again.
Amen.
Turned it around. She said, no, I ain't gonna make you the manager. So I said, dang, I'm a minister. I said, well, I done blew this already. She said, no, you gonna be the, can you be the owner? I said, who?
Oh.
I said, hold on, man. My wife said, you heard her? I like that, right? The owner. Because me and my wife were praying about that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, lo and behold, we got the contract. We straightened the contract out. I went and got the business license, my LLC. I got the shop license. It got my name as the manager and owner. I had to put everything in place. I started bringing my stuff in, and here we are.
Telling me about your hours, but what are your hours?
So, my hours right now, office 9 to 5.
Right.
As you can see, sometimes stay over.
Right.
So that's why on the
I see
flyers,
you got your little shop, little flyer now.
Yeah.
Little QR code. I see my boy getting professional with it.
So
wait, the last question I got for you is I know you talked about some of your future plans, especially in the sports realm.
Yeah.
So what were those?
Oh, okay. Well, the cuts for students are $20.
Mm-hmm.
And cuts for the staff is $25. That's it.
Showing love to the community.
Trying to, man. I know how it is, man.
And then the outside staff.
And it's that's everybody, man. Now, for like somebody like coming, because I can get off-campus people as well.
Right.
Now, they pay, their prices are $30.
Right.
And the kids' prices are $20.
Okay.
If you were looking for avenues to kickstart your career or to start a new internship, the Bulldog Lounge was the place to be this week. Students were able to meet face-to-face with recruiters to network and to showcase themselves to the many companies. Places involved this week were Belfair Beauty, South Carolina Department of Juvenile Justice, which is a paid internship, Umna Group, and many more. This event was completely free and a great opportunity for students to gain experience in various fields.
Welcome back, Bulldogs. I'm Dominic Reeves, back with your weekly weather report. Kicking things off on Friday, there will be a high of 76 and a low of 52. Saturday, the heat comes back with a high of 85 and low of 59, followed by Sunday being the hottest of the week at 89 and a low of 64. Monday keeps the hot trend going at a high of 87 and a low of 47. Tuesday, we drop back down at a high of 62 and a low of 44. Wednesday with a high of 68 and a low of 51. And rounding out the report is Thursday at a high of 79 and low of 59. That's all for your weekly weather report. I'm Dominic Reeves with BNN, signing off.
Now to what's trending. Grammy-nominated Afro Man might be writing another song after winning a defamation lawsuit against him. Here's what happened. 7 Ohio sheriff's deputies filed a lawsuit claiming that they were defamed by Afro Man using his home security camera footage of them raiding his home in several music videos. The raid turned up nothing that they were actually looking for, but did provide plenty of film for him to make his song. The deputies accused him of defaming their representation and causing harm.
In the end, the judge and jury did not believe this claim. The case tested the use of parody and commentary of public figures. Afro Man is known for his big hit, Because I Got High.
And in other news, an ABC show is cut before it's even aired. ABC The Bachelorette was slated to air a new season this Sunday with reality TV star Taylor Frankie Paul. Many people are pointing to newly released videos showing Paul being very violent towards her former boyfriend.
In a statement, Disney, who owns ABC, says, "We have made the decision to not move forward with the new season of The Bachelorette at this time and focus on supporting the family." So, Kimura, are you a fan of reality dating shows?
I am. I do think I'll be able to find the one on TV. This is why I'm on TV.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I feel like,
Yeah?
The best place to meet somebody, fall in love with somebody is on reality television, national television.
It really is. I think so. I think I'm going to get proposed to like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Love and hip hop. I started a rap career.
Yeah, okay.
Then, then I can find.
Well, I'm Kimura Aiken.
I'm Dallas Barnes. We'll see you next time on BNN.